Hey folks, Eric Leamy here. You're watching yet another episode and video from my secondary YouTube channel and vlog, in which I present to you all my sentimental thoughts come from my heart and my soul, and my mental outlaw shenanigans come from my mind and brain. This is EML77 TV episode 829. That's right, SmackDown. I just finished watching 205 Lives. A lot to get to here. Craziness happened leading into in 3 weeks for Clash of Champions Gold Rush. New Universal Champion Roman Reigns, Paul Heyman, let everybody know that Roman Reigns is back as champion, and tells whoever wins the Fatal 4-Way to bring it. Jey Uso chatted with Roman Reigns, asking what's up with Paul Heyman. Roman Reigns says, "You can chill, I got this." And then Big E was chatting with the Lucha House Party and Drew Gulak in honor of Xavier Woods coming back to host Talking Smack with Caleb Braxton, and today's his birthday. But a security guard told him that Xavier Woods is here, and so when Big E came out, Sheamus blindsides him from behind, attacks him, hitting him with a white noise on top of a car. And Caleb Braxton was trying to give an update, and then Alicia Ashton interviewed Sasha Banks and Bayley before their women's tag team championship matchup, and they were confident they'll get the belts back. But later on that night, things will go worse than they thought. Caleb Braxton did interview Adam Pearce, who has been more prolific on WWE television the last couple of weeks. He said that Big E's unable to compete tonight, but he will get a replacement for the Fatal 4-Way. The women's tag team title match happened, and Jackson Baszler working well as a team. So was Sasha Banks and Bayley, but Sasha Banks hurt her leg when she tried to ram Baszler with a Meteora, and then Shayna Baszler went to work, and then all of a sudden, Nia Jax squished, did a splash off the second turnbuckle, squished both ladies, the pin count, and Jax and Baszler are still tag team champions. And Sasha Banks was trying to be helped up on the stretcher, but then she didn't need it and everything else. And then while she was getting helped up by Bayley during back commercial break, Bayley attacked Sasha Banks. And Bayley just gotten vicious. She has gotten vicious. I thought she was vicious before when they aligned themselves, but now she got more vicious. Why did she attack Sasha Banks? Guess what? I think we're about to find out. And I'm sure Bayley is going to owe a lot of explanations. I think Bayley's had enough. This is going to get very interesting. I had a feeling this was going to happen. We all had a feeling. Most of the WWE Universe had a feeling this was going to happen. We didn't know when it was going to happen. We didn't. It's like now. Are they going to battle it out at Clash of Champions in 3 weeks? Is Sasha Banks going to be okay by 3 weeks? And Ryan Popola, I'm sure. I don't know if he's a Sasha Banks or a Bayley fan. We'll find out. I'll probably read Ryan Popola's tweet. Sami Zayn came out to address the Intercontinental title situation. He started crying and whining about how he's not an Intercontinental champion. Jeff Hardy comes up and says, "Hey, you want a match? Just ask." He says, "I don't need to ask you. I don't need to ask." And they were arguing back and forth. AJ Styles comes out, and then the three started brawling. Like I said, if, let's say, triple threat ladder match, let's go. All right? Before the Fatal 4-Way, as Matt Riddle comes out, Otis got his briefcase stolen by John Morrison after Heavy Machinery did pick up the victory over Miz and Morrison at the beginning in the first match of the show. But then Otis was thinking, in his little lunchbox, there was the contract. So what was it, what's in the briefcase that Morrison stole? Food. What else? I was laughing. I was like, ha, 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 ha. Otis outsmarted Jomo. Yes, sir. And then Jey Uso talked to Roman Reigns, probably thinking of putting him in the Fatal 4-Way match. But then there was a hot chick with legs with a fur coat making... Let's look at SmackDown debut promo. Who is she? We got to find out who it is. People are guessing that it's Vanessa Bourne, Chelsea Green. It could be Carmella being repackaged, or even better yet, someone says Tessa Blanchard. I don't know. I don't know what the story with Tessa Blanchard is, but a lot of craziness there. And at the Firefly Funhouse, Bray Wyatt says there's going to be a brand new friend that's going to enjoy the Funhouse. Who is it? We'll find out next week. And Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss were talking, and, you know, Alexa Bliss apologized to Nikki for what happened last week, and Nikki says, I forgive you. She hugged Nikki. You know, Nikki was kind of a little taken aback, so we'll find out what's going on. Fatal 4-Way happened. Matt Riddle came out, and then Corbin came out and starts running his mouth, and then Sheamus comes out, attacking Matt Riddle, and Jey Uso came out. All four started brawling, and then after all the craziness, they hit their finishing maneuvers and whatnot. After Matt Riddle hit the bro salt on King Corbin, Jey Uso hit his splash. 1, 2, 3. It'll be cousin versus cousin at Clash of Champions. 2 matches happening on the card. It'll be the WWE Championship on the line. Drew McIntyre defends against Randy Orton if McIntyre is medically cleared. And it'll be cousin versus cousin. This is Roman Reigns versus Jey Uso. This is the first time one of the Usos get a universal title shot, a singles title shot. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens in those 2 matches. Going to be, especially the Roman Reigns Uso match. It's going to be. I wonder how The Rock feels about it. So, 205 Live, Arya Daivari took on the rookie Tahuti Miles. Daivari picked up the victory after trash-talking him, outsmarting him with the hammerlock lariat. And he went to go and said, hey, bright future for you, kid. Tahuti Miles went to go shake his hand. Psych! I'm like, oh, boy. And the man from Saudi Arabia, Mansoor, guy's got a bright future. Watch him in the future, man, I'm telling you. He took on Kobe Carino, the son of Steve Carino. And Mansoor won the match with his unique neckbreaker moves. I'm telling you, Mansoor could be the guy, could be one of the fast rising stars. And then you got a rematch between Oni Lurkin and Danny Burch versus Everrise. Everrise, they got big mouths. They went out, poor Vic Joseph. Was it 2 weeks, 3 weeks he's back in the WWE, and the poor guy's already getting picked on. My goodness. He's like, it's all your fault. We lost that match last week. You're on thin ice. And Arya Daivari's commentating with Drew Gulak. I'm like, oh boy. And Drew Gulak's like, yeah, it's your fault. I'm like, Everrise is pretty funny though when they talk, and you know, and they're very entertaining dudes. I think Everrise will pick up a victory. But the 2 were having a great match, and then all of a sudden, Legado del Fantasma, the 3 Stooges, I like to call him, Santos Escobar, Mo, Raul Mendoza, Larry, and Joaquin Wild, Curly, all attacked both teams, duct taping the mouths of Everrise. Everrise is going to be so ticked off, and I hope Everrise pounds the you-know-what out of Wild and Mendoza and Santos Escobar. I hope he loses that title to Swerve Scott. What a bunch of losers those 3 idiots are. They're all a bunch of goofs right there and then. Oh, what a bunch of goobers. Legado Fantasma, well, like Legado del Goobers. You know, you're beating up on, you know, they're crabs. They got beat in a street fight and they're crabbing about it. Bunch of crabs. Crab people. Bunch of crabs. Quit being a crab, Legado Fantasma. Quit being total crabs, dudes. Man, oh man. Man, oh man. Quit being crabs. Crabbing. We're crabbing. Yeah. I hope Everrise catches a bunch of crabs. That would be Legado Fantasma and then claws them to pieces. I'm sure Logan and Birch is going to be full of P&V getting attacked. Also by Legado del Fantasma. Boy. If I were FZ Swerve Scott, I'd be thinking about getting... I know you got Breezango backing you up, and I wouldn't be surprised. Legado del Fantasma's making a lot of enemies on NXT and 205 Live. So, watch out. Can't wait for NXT UK returning into in a couple of weeks. I'm really excited. Also returning a couple of weeks is Power Rangers Beast Morphers. More episodes, including that crazy season, the return of Jason. I can't wait to see that. As you know, I got my little thing on the last episode. I got my Hyper Blaster HD Hyper Blaster Duck Hunt compatible, and hopefully it's compatible with Hogan's Alley too, because I want to try this out before I want to do it first thing tomorrow morning when I wake up. Is fire up this bad boy and try it out, and if I don't know what time I'm going to leave, going up to celebrate my niece's birthday, but I know we got to be careful because of COVID and everything else. So if we follow the social distance ruling, I think we'd be okay. So we'll see what happens. I'll be honest with you. I hope I don't be there long, so I can do this and all that good stuff. All right, then. I'll see you guys later. You guys have a wonderful, blessed day, and I hope you guys. I hope you get a blessed night. I hope you get some sleep and put smiles on your faces. All right. I'll see you on episode 830. Peace. This is SmackDown recap of September the 4th, 2020. Red Sox won 3-2 in the night version of the doubleheader. So very happy about that as well. All right. I'll see you guys later. Have a good night and hope you have a better tomorrow.